Hi, my name is Rachel Andrews, and this vlog is about the 2001 French film Amelie. Forewarning, I'm totally going to butcher these names. It was directed by Jean-Pierre, the French last name. The movie stars Audrey, another French last name that starts with a T, as the title character Amelie, and Matthew Kassovitz as Amelie's love interest Nino. So the movie tells the story of Amelie, a sweet but quirky young thing with a strong sense of what's right and what's wrong. One day she finds a small box of treasures a boy living in her apartment before her had left, and thus begins her journey to find the boy and return his box to him, for surely that would make him happy. Once she does find him and returns the box, upon seeing his reaction, Amelie decides this is what she wants to do with her life, make others happy. She escorts a blind man to the train station while describing to him the life around them. She encourages her father to travel by sending a beloved gnome across the world and have pictures of it posting by monument sent back to her father. She also gaslights a rude-ass grocer in order to stop him from nagging on his assistant. While going along with these schemes, she meets a neighbor, Mr. Dufayel, played by Sergei Merlin, who recreates the painting Luncheon of the Boating Party by Pierre-Auguste Renoir once every year. They become friends, and Amelie begins to project her isolation and loneliness onto the girl whom Dufayel cannot get right all these years. Dufayel recognizes this and tries to help Amelie in the way she has been trying to help him, encouraging her to pursue a relationship with the man who collects torn photographs from a photo booth. Eventually, after some really unnecessary games of cat and mouse, they meet and fall in love. The end. So there are two things about this film I found intriguing: the musical score and the color scheme. I loved this soundtrack. Really, just the whole mise-en-scène was great. Fun fact about the musical score: the director hired Jan Tiersen to write the score for the movie after he heard one of Tiersen's CDs a production assistant was listening to in the car. He immediately scrapped his previous plans and hired Tiersen, and even includes some of Tiersen's previous songs on the soundtrack. Anyways, the music in this movie has a very timeless, piano-driven sound, accompanied by a very French-sounding accordion. It features a sort of theme that carries on through most of the movie. You can hear this theme in a YouTube clip I've linked below of the song featured in the movie that I cannot pronounce, Je suis something something. The soundtrack as a whole really helps push the almost light and carefree quality that Amelie herself has with a touch of melancholy. This also mirrors the mise-en-scène. Now, as for the colors of the movie, they are all very saturated and warm colors, reds, greens, and yellows. You'll notice there is very little blue, except to use for contrast. These warm colors help create a sort of warm, sunny climate, both literally and figuratively. Implicitly speaking, the sunny nature of the colors reflect Amelie's warm and inviting personality, which emphasizes how much she wants to make people happy. So yeah, it was a great film, one of my favorites. I cried. The end.